All right, everybody. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to Sat Today. Welcome to November 1st, 11/1. So 111. Welcome into this portal energy. Today, I'm going to talk about what you can expect, really what you need to know. What's most important for you to know right now in order to make some good decisions for yourself? Moving forward, I am going to start with Scorpio and go around to Libra. The monthlies, the November monthlies, on Monday, you will see Virgo and Libra. And pretty quickly thereafter, I am going to lean into the 2026 forecast before I do December monthly as it is. So just so you know, I'm not going to do a mid-month for November. I'm going to lean into 2026. This week we start my immersive astrology program. So if you want to jump onto that and learn how to harness the energy of astrology and build your life, expand yourself, do what you're here to do, figure out your mission and purpose. Link is below. That's starting this week. All right. All right. With that said, let's get started. Like I said, Scorpio all the way around to Libra. At the end, I'll pull cards for everybody watching. What I do recommend is that you watch your rising sign first. Take a little note. Then watch your sun. Take some notes on that reading. Then watch your moon, take some notes on that reading. And the three readings together going to give you a good picture of advice of what you can expect and also how maybe to handle it. Okay. So let's go along. The reason the rising sign is the most important one is that it maps your birth chart. It maps the houses of the birth chart and which signs are in those houses. So it's basically the 3D framework of your life. So the rising sign is super important. All right, let's see where we're going for my Scorpio friends. Oh, look at that. Psychic. Yeah, we know that about you, darling. The psychic energy, psychic energy flowing. I'm recording this reading on Halloween, so maybe that's it. Scorpio, this is your day. All right, let's see what's happening for my Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know? What will be really helpful for Scorpio to know right now? Underneath, ooh, look at this. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Justice. I'm going to take that. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Justice. Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So there's some news coming in that's going to make you feel like you won. Okay. I feel like you might have, some kind of legal thing going on here. For some of you, there's a legal thing going on that you're winning or you're going to win. Yes, that's right. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the outcome is the Empress. So legal battle, or it doesn't have to actually be in a courtroom. It can just be like some kind of justice. Something needs to be balanced. And I feel like some of you either get the guy, get the girl that you've been looking for in your life, or you get this opportunity. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords coming out right after that. And then this Empress card in the outcome. I definitely feel like you might be healing from a past pattern of cheating spouses. Something like that. Or you could be healing from some kind of fear of commitment. The other person could be healing a fear of commitment. Taurus, Virgo. No, not Virgo. Taurus, Libra, and Sag. Okay, it could be Leo as well. There's definitely something about a fear of commitment that's going on. The message that comes through, I am seeing the Strength card under here. Strength, Leo energy, the Aquarius energy, and the Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is something that you've been wanting to happen. You've been hoping for it, praying for it, something like that. And you're getting an opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This is your legit opportunity to win. Three of Wands. Been waiting for this for a long time. Yep. Four of Cups. The Fool. Here's the new path. Queen of Swords. You are right on the cusp of something really big and good for you here. I've got three of the four aces. And the one that's missing is the Ace of Wands, but King and Queen of Wands. So it feels like some kind of passion that you've been wanting to put out into the world. Maybe it's maybe it's a YouTube channel. Maybe it's some other kind of business or something creative. I feel like you're balancing the scales in some way. So maybe something was unfair. Look at, she's Venus here too. She's holding a bag of money right there. Ta-da. Something was not fair. And it's becoming fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the next 4 days. Swords is very fast energy. So in the next 4 days, something is balancing out that's fair. And I feel like it's coming. Psychic energy. You know that this win is coming or that this message is coming in. Some of you could have a message coming in from a person that you've been wanting to hear from. And they have healed their issues with commitment. Okay, they want to tell you the truth. Scorpio, they want to tell you the truth about what's going on. And I feel like this is something about you stepping really into your power. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Empress. For this new path, really stepping into your power. This is something you have been wanting. It is going to show up this week. Wow. That is amazing for my Scorpios. All right. Holy cow. That is amazing for Scorpios. Oh. All right. Let's see where we're going from here. Scorpio. Next is Sag. I mean, that was just so straightforward. It was unbelievable. Okay. Let's talk to our Saggies. All right, Saggies. Soulmate, darling. Soulmates. What in the world is going on here? Soulmates for my Sagittarian friends and myself. Let's see what's going on with the soulmate energy for Saggies. Okay. High Priestess underneath. Been getting that card a lot. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Very good. You're showing up as the Hierophant. Some kind of commitment that you have made or that you want. Hanged Man, seeing it a different angle. 9 of Pentacles, making a commitment to yourself. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the outcome is the World. So, okay, all right. So this feels a little bit like there's some commitment that you've made to other people and to yourself. It has to do with money. It has to do with work. It has to do with your, who you are in the world. Okay. Who you are. And I feel like right now there's some changing elements happening. There can be a soulmate coming into your life that might shift or change the promises that you've already made. Okay. This is a decision, a choice point. And I feel like you might, I don't know, I don't think you're choosing between your friends and your new partner or something like that. But commitments do need to change. All right. Commitments that you've made do need to change. I don't know. Maybe you've made a commitment that isn't really sustainable already. And that's about to come down. 5 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. So yeah, so there's something new. I feel like there's a new relationship coming in that is going to change your life in a big way. And this 5 of Swords, I almost feel like there's some friends or family members trying to make you feel bad about that. some of you may be giving money or help, aid, and comfort to a new soulmate, and somebody else is jealous about that. Okay. But I see you standing up for what you want to do and what you want to create in your life. And I don't feel like you're going to get pushed around by anybody. I feel like this is really important to you. And this is the path forward. This is the path forward, Sag, right? 2 of Swords. Look at that. 10 of Wands and the Tower. King of Wands. This is the new person for you. This is the right person for you. And I feel like up until now, you've kind of been carrying a lot of burden for a lot of other people, or at least one other person that hasn't been fair. Maybe it's your friend group, maybe it's your family, and you've made some kind of commitment that isn't fair to you. And so now this soulmate coming into your life is going to force you to look at your priorities and help you understand how to reorganize them. And I don't feel like you're just throwing people over because you have a new soulmate in your life. This soulmate is going to show you how you've been cheating yourself. All right. That's for Sag. Now, what about for my Capricorns? New moon later this month. We have the new moon in Scorpio coming. New moon in Scorpio. And so that means that's your 11th house, right? Capricorn, Sag, Scorpio. Yeah, the 11th house. And 11th house is about our friend networks, our hopes and dreams. It's about who we are, who we plug into, what connections, what groups of connections. I'm seeing a lot of group connections here today. Underneath is the Judgment card. 8 of Pentacles. Woo! 10 of Swords. 2 of Cups. Feel like you're done. You're done, like, killing yourself for a relationship that hasn't really turned into anything. Okay? Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Virgo, Sag. You're done putting in all the effort on something. I feel like that does matter. I feel like that is going to make a big difference. And it's not that you're not putting in effort or time into your relationships. I just feel like this is the moment in time. This is the moment of truth. And you're like, okay, if we're going to go, there's like some kind of next step here. I feel like you've been putting in a lot of time and effort on this connection, and you feel the other person, you feel betrayed in some way. And so there's going to be a conversation, and this person may apologize to you, but it's very light. It's like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, but it's no big deal. And you're like, yeah, no, you're going to have to put in more time and effort on that. Okay. So the Ace of Cups is here. Like, there's a new chance with this person. And I do believe it's a good person for you. This new moon in Scorpio is going to have you looking at your own overly trusting nature, especially if you have some Sagittarius in your chart. You might be overly trusting people, and that is over, my friend. That is over. I am not going to do that anymore. I am going to only do the thing that is good for me. That's what's important for you to know right now, because I feel like someone has maybe harmed you in some way, or they're just not caring that they did something that upsets you. They're not caring about it. Knight of Wands. This person, the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune card. This definitely has either Leo or Sag here. And I feel like you're willing to put more time and effort into it, but they have to match your energy. That's the deal. So we can go forward, or we can continue to stay together, or we can continue to move on. But what you're putting in needs work. And Capricorn, you're the person to tell them that. You're going to need to tell them that. And I feel like they are just kind of blowing something off that really means a lot to you. And so don't let that, you need to nip that in the bud. Okay? Because, I mean, you're already getting a 10 of swords. So, like, this might have been going on for a long time. Gotta stop that. The new moon in Scorpio gives you a new chance. Your new, who you are, is going to be reborn. A lot less trusting this time. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius. I'm going to use this deck. What's going on with my Aquarians? Healer. That's been your card a lot. The star card is an Aquarian card, and it is a card of being a healer. So I am definitely seeing that for you, stepping into healing from something, or you're about to close up a connection and step onto the path, onto the new spiritual path. The King of Cups. There's a new spiritual path coming to you. Could be in the form of a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, they're coming to you. This Knight of Wands, justice. There's been an ending in their life. King of Wands, Hanged Man. You've been waiting for this. Uh-oh. 5 of Swords and the Judgment card. I feel like you're fighting for what you want here. Some of you are really, maybe some of you are going through a difficult time, and you're really having to fight for what you want, or what you demand, what you expect. Page of Cups, the Devil card, Capricorn, the Fool card, Ace of Cups is the outcome. So there is a brand new day coming very quickly here. You might need to be healed, or you might need to know that there is the ending of this is not going to be, I don't know, easy, right? The Justice card and the 10 of Swords. I feel like you might be the one who's like finally getting satisfaction and walking away from a very toxic situation. All right. I can see that, where that might happen. And you're the one who's it's like you're turning the tables. You're turning the tables and saying, like, no, if you want to be with me, or if you want to go in this new direction, this Fool and this Ace of Cups, things are going to change. I feel like that's been a theme for every single reading so far, that things are going to have to change. And in Scorpio time, I feel like a lot of you are stepping into this kind of power. Okay, your sign of Aquarius is squaring Scorpio. So there's tension here with this 5 of Swords, this 10 of Swords. There's tension in this situation, and you're having to surrender. You're having to surrender and maybe do some things that you don't want to do in order for this to be fair. And I mean fair. What's fair? Okay? And what you need from this situation fair? I think that's the question to ask yourself, because I can see that you might have a person that you're trying to go toward, and you want to have a certain kind of life. And so you're needing to get out of the old chapter with what's fair in order to fuel your life forward. Okay? Something like that. All right. That's Aquarian energy. Now, Pisces, your readings have been off the chart recently. Nature spirits. The water signs. What's going on here? The water signs, nature spirits, Pisces, getting out in nature, aligning more with different kinds of spirits, maybe elementals, maybe fairies, maybe Mother Earth. 9 of Wands. Oh yeah, look at this earth energy. King of Pentacles. You're king of the earth? Pisces? Oh yeah, look at you. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. I feel like you've been defending this. Defending your own battlement, defending your own wealth or position, defending who you are. I feel like some of you have a lot of resources. 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the outcome is the Courage card, the Strength card. You're going to need some courage here. Queen of Wands is also Leo. And then I see Queen of Swords, which is Aquarian energy. So there's something here about you inventing yourself, moving forward, reinventing or inventing, seeing yourself in a different situation. Some of you might be walking away from a very wealthy family, and you're going to need to reinvent yourself in a certain way. This doesn't feel good to me. This feels like this is a sad thing, but it's a necessary thing. And it's going to require courage. All right. It's going to require courage for you to step into this new life. And I feel like you're trying to take some of this with you. But I feel like you getting out of it is more valuable. You getting away from this family or this group of people that are all about money. Some of you are stepping into a more courageous role, like leaving that all behind. It was cushy, it was comfy, but now I'm going to step into doing what I really want to do. Good for you. Going to step into what you really want to do. Aries, what's going on with you? Hey, water. Water sign. There's definitely something here about we are in Scorpio time, and Aries, I feel like there is something that's going to be very powerful about this time for you. The new moon in Scorpio, this week or coming up this week, actually, we've been having a grand water trine. So with Jupiter in Cancer and Mars and Mercury had been in Scorpio and Pisces, we now have Saturn and Neptune back in Pisces. So there's a grand water trine going on right now. And this is the symbol for water is the upside down triangle. That's also a trine. So that's what made me think of it, that there's something going on with those houses in your chart. Let me just see what the reading has to say. 3 of Swords. Grand water trine for you. 4 of Pentacles. The Empress. That's Venus energy. The King of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Sun, and the outcome is the Judgment card. So this does feel a little bit like someone, like you might be protecting yourself from someone or something, maybe protecting your heart. How much another person really wants to give you time or energy might be very hurtful to you. Okay. And I just see you like maybe stepping away from that. Somebody who's not really giving you too much time or energy of their own. And you're just kind of like, you know what? I deserve better than this. Even if you're very deep in a relationship. I mean, look at this. So the King of Pentacles and the Empress looks pregnant in this deck, right? This is the Dreaming Way deck. And then there's like this decision I've got to make. And your friend's kind of cheering you. And then here's the baby, right? The Sun card. So there's definitely something that you're creating, whether it's an actual baby or it's an idea. And there might be a partner who's not giving enough or who's not investing enough in it. Could be like a literal partner. So next year we have Neptune and Saturn moving into your sign at 0 degrees of Aries. So there may be a time right now that you want to move on from a partner who is not invested. Ace of Cups, that's a yes. Ace of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. I just keep getting this sense of like this person is kind of manipulative and that you're kind of out of the loop on something or feeling very confused. If someone, and I don't like this confusion. And then this 5 of Swords, which is like purposeful confusion. I was just going to say to you that if this person if you have felt confused by this situation And no amount of conversation or trying has moved this person off of being confusing. Like they haven't tried to make you understand what's going on, or they don't mind that you're confused. It like helps them in some way. I would move on from this. I feel like that's what your friends are saying too. Your friends are kind of like, hey, do better for your own life. Like by Thanksgiving, this might all be resolved. For some of you today, it's going to be resolved. 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Page of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. This person is not giving you it. There's no reciprocity in this connection. And however that feels to you, that might feel really bad to you. That you're putting in all this time and energy and this other person is doing nothing, although they're reaping the benefits of it, of your time and energy. So I feel like this is a time when you may move on. We have a full moon in Taurus coming up this week on the 5th. And then right away, Uranus moves back into Gemini. So there's definitely some kind of surprising, or back into Taurus from Gemini. So there's something about you deciding to move in a direction that makes you feel safer. I feel like you're kind of hanging out, ass out in the wind here a little bit with this situation, Aries, and that is not like you. So I would move on from that. Okay, Aries. Now Taurus, what's going on with Taurus? I just said home. I just said that we have a full moon in Taurus coming up this week on the 5th. What's going on for Taurus? We also have Uranus jumping back into Taurus on the 7th. Okay, hold up. There's a rogue card here. King of Pentacles. I keep getting this card. That's Taurus energy. Something about home. Taurus. Dialed in now. 8 of Wands. Conversation here. A Tower. 10 of Wands. He's been thinking about this for a long time. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. You've invested a lot of time and energy in something very similar to this Aries reading I just did. The 4 of Cups. The partner is miserable. The partner is miserable. The partner is upset. The partner is sad. They're focusing on something else, not you. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been very good at your role here. That's not really what this is about. Page of Wands, 10 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Emperor. Aries, Virgo. I feel like this is about taking a bold step. I feel like this partner doesn't want to be here. And I'm not saying they don't want to be with you. That seems a little harsh to me. This person doesn't want to be in the life that they're in. And there may be a conversation, or you may have heard conversations, or there may have been some blow-ups about how they're carrying the weight disproportionately, that everything has been them and they're the ones who've been, I don't really think that's fair, because I feel like you're the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like you've been pulling a lot of the weight, and this person just wants to be free. This person wants to go toward some kind of vision that they have of happiness. And I just get the sense that they don't know what that is, or there's some kind of other person that they're talking to, other situation. And they kind of have this vision. What is the 4 of Cups about? This person could be drinking a lot. Like they're not feeling good about where they are. Maybe it's their career. Maybe they're looking to make a move in their career, and a bold move. And to do that might upset the apple cart here. The Sun, wanting to go towards happiness. King of Swords. The 3 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups. This is, I feel like they're going towards an Aquarian or a Libra. This is somebody that is a friend from a long time ago. And I feel like they're secret. They see happiness with this person. I feel like you know about this. I do. I feel like you know about this. And even if this is like a platonic friend, it's going to upset the apple cart here. And so they're just very unhappy. This partner is very unhappy. And this is about maybe the home you've built or the home that they're wanting to create for themselves. I don't know that. What is the home about? Let's clarify the home. Okay, Taurus, let me clarify the home. Going for the to the home. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles again. Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Empress. Emperor, Empress. This person is somebody who is maybe who can fix their career. Got a lot of kings and emperor here. This person is like in charge. And they want to go towards this Empress. Advice for you, Taurus. I mean, this might be, oh! It's a ladybug. Don't be scared of a ladybug, Mary Jo. Page of Swords. Message coming in. Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, I feel like you're very, very self-sufficient and good on your own. You need something that's more reciprocal. This is not reciprocal. Okay, I feel like you might have had some kind of big blowout conversation about this. And the truth is they do want to go toward this other person. Maybe this other person's a career path. Doesn't have to be a love partner, because that looks pretty dynamic to me in terms of money. So, all right. That King of Pentacles keeps coming up. All right, that's for Taurus. Now let's talk to Gemini. Wow, I'm really getting a lot of high-pitched. Gemini, knowledge. This is your card, my friends. This is your card. Seeking knowledge, seeking advice. Gonna have Uranus leaving your sign very quickly here. So maybe some kind of sudden knowledge. Some kind of sudden knowledge. Let's see here. Your Uranus is going back into Taurus. So Six of Cups. There's an Ace of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles. Oh my God. That card keeps showing up. King of Pentacles, the Fool. The Devil card. Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. And the King of Wands. So I feel like you're getting out of a situation right now that is financially unfair. I feel like you're the King of Pentacles and you want to go in a new direction. But there's something stopping you from that. Okay. And I feel like it's the awareness of how I can move in this new direction. How can I move in this new direction? You're getting a new opportunity here. Ace of Pentacles with somebody from the past, the Six of Cups. Could be that King of Wands. That's Aries energy. Okay. So Seven of Pentacles, the World card, the Lovers card, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. I just feel like you're making some kind of choice right now, Gemini, that's your Lovers card. You're making some kind of choice that you've invested a lot of time and effort in a situation, but you might feel very betrayed. You might want to go in this new direction, but I feel like there's some fallout here. Okay, there's some fallout. Like there's things you need to learn. Knowledge, the Page of Pentacles. There's things you need to learn. I feel like you've been resisting learning about how to go to get to the next step of what you want to do. And so you've been staying stuck. You're really wanting to move in this new direction, but I'm getting the feeling that you don't know how. So there might be somebody else that needs to come in to help you figure out to get where you want to go. I mean, for some of you are talking to a lawyer, some of you are talking to a teacher or a guide or something like that. You need to know how to get to where you want to go from where you are right now. I feel like that's the thing that's been unclear, the bridge to where you want to go. Yes. All right, Gemini, that's for you. Cancerians. Death card. This little ladybug is climbing all over the place. All right. Okay, the death card for Cancerians. What is happening, Cancerians? Big changes afoot. Big changes coming in. That little ladybug is like going all over my, oh, it's sitting on the, so I have these lights like this. She's sitting on one of the little lights, like it's warm or something. Oh, okay. So Gemini, Cancer, what's going on for you? 9 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and now this 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to take this 10 of Swords because I keep seeing it. Cancer, I feel like you have really pushed back on a Queen of Wands. There's a finality here, or a betrayal, or a loss, a feeling of loss. Page of Pentacles, again, time to learn. 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, King of Wands, 8 of Cups, Judgment card, Ace of Cups. So some of you are learning the hard way here. Some of you are learning the hard way. I feel like I'm seeing this King of Wands, this 8 of Cups, the Judgment card. There's definitely a new direction for you. Cancer, this person could be an Aries. Oh, look at that, King and Queen of Wands. Why do you keep running away from this person? I feel like there's stuff you need to learn, but this is your person. Why do you keep running away from them? The Ace of Cups is the outcome. So why do you keep running away? 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like you're nervous here because this is a third party situation. This is somebody you're not married to. I feel like you've told this person a lie. That the feelings are not reciprocal. I feel like you told this person a lie. The feelings are not reciprocal. And now you don't know what to do. Now you don't want to know. Now you don't know what to do. You feel like all you can do is just walk away. But I feel like there's a new beginning here. There's a new beginning, Cancer. Yep, the Star. There's the healing card. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Cups, and the Lover's card. Yep, there's a new decision. This is the right person for you. And I feel like you got to work on healing this. I know it might be upsetting, but I feel like you need to heal this. You need to work on healing this. It's your choice, but this is the right person, and this would completely change your life, Cancer. And I think for some of you, that might be what you're nervous about, that it is going to change your life. Like, I don't know if I want to change my life, or, oh, what does that mean? What does that look like? All right. There's definitely something there, but I think this is the right person for you, and you might want to give it a try. Okay. All right. That's for Cancerians. Now for Leo. So Leo, my apologies. I made a little mistake with your reading yesterday. But you got the entire reading, so there was no extended, just gave you the astrology and gave you the reading. So there you go. I hope that was a good surprise for you. All right, Leo, what's going on for you? Focus. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Focus. My Leos, pay attention. 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the Emperor. They're Ace of Cups. There's definitely somebody who thinks they're getting the better of you. Power, domination, control. Here you are. 10 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Knight of Swords. King of Cups. The Magician. The 8 of Wands. And the outcome is the 2 of Cups. So you may have had a bad situation in the past that was all about power and control, but there is somebody new coming in, somebody who is a water sign. And the more you're aligned with wanting truth in a relationship, the more you're aligned with that, the more you're focused on it, the faster you're going to move forward. This Knight of Swords. King of Cups and the Magician. Wow. That's Mercury. So we have Mercury going into retrograde this month. Mercury going from Sagittarius back into Scorpio. This 8 of Wands. This could move very, very fast. There could be something that you thought you knew the truth about that maybe moved very fast. And now you're getting this domination and control kind of feeling again. It's like a bad penny that it keeps showing up. This domination and control doesn't feel good to you. And I don't want it again. So you might be a little bit nervous about this new situation that's coming in very fast. The Temperance card, the Justice card, the 5 of Cups, and the Fool. So Leo, I feel like if this is a situation from the past and you're having problems with this person maybe turning out to be a narcissist or someone who's power, control, scary kind of a person, it is a core lesson for you to not forget that you went too fast. And so if there's a new thing showing up for you, remember the lesson. What did you learn about this fast type of energy? And it's the same thing. Don't go fast. All right. Don't go fast. You might have some kind of problem with that if you do. And also some of you fast wanting to get out of it with the Justice card, divorce, like that would also be a bad idea. So whatever it is, fast is not a good idea. You're telling the truth, but I feel like this other person is not telling the truth. And they are, it is power and control that they are trying to wield. So just be careful. Okay. Just be careful. All right. That's for Leo. Now for Virgo and Libra, I have not done your readings yet for the month. I will be doing those Monday. All right. So let me see here. Yeah, just used you. So Virgo, what is going on for my Virgos? Jealousy. What in the world, Virgo? Jealousy. That card has shown up quite a bit this week. I feel like you want something you think you can't have. You know, jealousy is useful because it shows us what we want. Envy is the bad thing. Envy is like, I want what you have and I don't want you to have it at all. That's envy. But jealousy is like, I want that. I want what she has. I want what he has. Okay. It sounds worse, but it's not. Envy is about taking it away from somebody else. 2 of Cups. 6 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Something long-term, something happy long-term. Hanged Man. Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. Wow. Lots of happiness. Death. 9 of Wands. Some of you are going to have to give up, or think you have to give up money for love. or think you have to, the money has to go away. It's really not money. It's about a comfort zone thing. The money you have amassed, or the money or the savings or you need to surrender that, to let it go in order to get new happiness coming in with this Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card, the Death card here. You got to let go. Let go of those past riches. It's almost like that money belongs in the past. It's not yours anymore. It belongs to the past. And if you want to move forward, you're going to have to relinquish that. The Nine of Wands, King of Swords. Wow. King of Swords, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. I feel like you haven't done that because you're afraid. You're afraid of the altercation or the situation. You might be afraid of it. I feel like your friends are making you afraid of it. And I feel like that's what's caused you to be not taking any action. Nine of Wands just sitting there. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups is stagnation. The Hanged Man can also be stagnation, but all you have to do is surrender. Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. There's a person, Queen of Wands, could be Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody who you want, like maybe it could be an ideal. Maybe you don't even know who this person is, but there's somebody who's fiery and creative and fun and joyful. And I almost feel like you might, if you do know who this is, you might have broken their heart at one point. You might already know who this is, but this is the person. And I'm trying to decide what to do right now. Trying to decide, feeling very stuck. Yeah, Eight of Swords, totally stuck. Five of Cups, King of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. First card, last card. It's time to move on from a current situation. And I just feel like you're afraid of the altercation. Okay, Virgo, and jealousy is useful. It's telling you what you do want. You do want some kind of happiness that you don't have right now. Okay, and that might cost you money. All right, let's see about Libra. What's going on for my Libras? Protection. You are protected, my friend. You are protected. You are protected. Let's see where we go. All right. All these readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will pull cards after this for everybody watching. What's happening for Libra right now? Protection. Nine of Swords. There's the Sag card of Temperance, Three of Swords, and here's the Sun. I got a Knight of Wands. Woo, Ace of Cups. Somebody coming in Scorpio time. Scorpio, Sagittarian time. The Star. Yep, Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody, Aquarius, somebody bringing you. This is the way forward. Somebody bringing you the truth. King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Outcome is the Six of Swords. We'll move forward together. You are protected, my friend. I don't know what you need to be protected from. Maybe protected from a heartbreak. But this person that's coming in is healed, or is a healer. Could be somebody who is healed. They've spent a lot of time and effort healing. They want happiness. Ten of Cups. They want happiness and joy. The Sun card and the Ten of Cups. And you might be afraid of this person because they might have been not that good at commitment. But King of Wands, that says that King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This is very trustworthy energy, and it's also very joyful energy. This is the person for you. Ace of Swords coming in to tell you the truth. Hermit, boy, have they learned a lot. Wow. Oh, wow. Hermit, High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, they've learned a lot. Empress, this is your divine partner. This is a spiritual partner. Divine partner. Wow. Libra. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This person has been a long time coming. A long time. That might be your only complaint about this whole situation. Like how effing long it took for this person to figure it out. Oh. Okay, that's for Libra. Now let's pull cards for everybody watching. I'm going to pick this up. All right. Let's see where we go with this. Reading for everybody watching, please. This is what you need to know right now. Go back and check all of the readings. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I would look at your rising sign first, then your sun sign, then your moon sign. Venus, if you want to know about love. And if those other readings don't really focus on that, you could add Venus. All right. Chaos and conflict underneath. Come to the edge. How appropriate for Scorpio time. Co-create. And truth be told, there's Libra. So there's something here about the chaos and conflict of the time is like churning up the waters of people's lives and making change possible that wasn't possible before. Okay? There's enough going on in the world that is changing enough people's lives kind of unilaterally that is the truth. That now change, it's almost like people got stuck and like the universe is tossing the game board. Flipping the game board. Right, Charlie? Flipping the game board for everybody. Ace of Pentacles. Opportunity. Moon. Full moon coming in. Full moon in Taurus. Your comfort zone will be your coffin. Releasing that comfort zone is going to be important. Yep, there's the Fool. New beginnings, new path. 5 of Wands, y'all are fighting it. Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Queen of Pentacles. Justice. So what comes of this is a balancing. And the Truth Be Told card up here too, this is also Justice. This is also Libra. And there's a balancing that's coming in. There's a balancing that's coming in. Talk to me about the balancing. We have a new moon in Scorpio. Oh, look at that. The Emperor, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So this time period, you know, Pluto transiting Aquarius, that's power. Things are getting churned up enough for people to be able to see their way clear to leave some things that have been their comfort zone. It is not, I mean, this time is not for the faint of heart, right? We got the chaos and conflict, come to the edge. This is very Scorpionic. And maybe the new moon in Scorpio later this month about planting the seeds. But I feel like the chaos and conflict is going to be the thing that tosses the game board enough for some of the people who really need to get out of situations to be able to finally do it. Finally. All right, you guys, and move on in their own lives and embrace power, right? Pluto in Aquarius is about reinventing ourselves. I think it's time to do that. All right, you guys, that's for you. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.